Good morning, guys. Bugger me, that's cold in here. I've had to put the heating on, it's that cold. And welcome to another review from me, Matt, the freezing cold Bearded Berserker. Hope you're having a great day out there, wherever you are in the world, whatever you're getting up to. I've had to light a candle just to keep myself warm on. Let's hope I don't torch myself over it while I'm doing the review, because although it made great viewing for you, probably wouldn't be so great for myself. But before I start, I say this each and every single time because I mean it. Thank you so much for all the support. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. Thank you for everyone that's subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I know every single video on YouTube asks you to do that, but I really care about what I'm doing here and over there on Instagram as Viking Beard Matt and on my YouTube channel. I really care about doing what I can to try and help, support and promote small brands, individuals and craftsmen only that are making some amazing products, which is why more often than not they do take to social media, because they can obviously advertise their products and what they're doing for free, as opposed to these huge massive faceless brands that are just pumping out cack and that have got no soul, no passion behind it. And craftsmanship is a dying art. Whatever it might be, whether it's leather work, woodwork, metal work, needlecraft, beard products, skin products, clothing, designing stuff, it is a dying art, which we need to keep going. Otherwise, the only thing we're going to have left are these huge, massive, faceless brands that don't really care about what they're doing because it's all about the money. Let's face it, we all have to earn money in order to pay bills. That I haven't got a problem with, but these craftsmen do seem to be caring a lot more and have a lot more passion in what they're doing. Now, with all the reviews that I do on my channel, stuff that I go out and buy myself, stuff that gets sent through to me, all of my reviews have been and always will be completely honest and in my own opinion and completely unbiased. So constructively, if there's a reason why I love a product, I'll say why I like it. If there's a reason I don't like a product, then I'll say constructively, equally constructively, why I do not like it. As with all reviews, sorry, I lost myself then. With all the reviews that I do on my channel, links will be down below in the description box. And that gap or pause that I just had then, you'll notice with all the reviews and videos that I do on my channel, there are no cuts. It's literally start, middle and end. So more often than not, I have to start and redo the video 4 or 5 times because something happens, a dog's bark, the phone rings, the postman turns up or whatever. Because I'm only doing this on my iPad, I've got no real way of editing the videos. And so all of my reviews, single one take. So I have done a review for this chap before, and the video is still there. All of the reviews I have done in the past are still there on my YouTube channel. And the original review that I done was The God's Own County, a Heathen Prayer Book by Dan Coultas and the Heathens of Yorkshire, which was a fantastic read. I've read it several times. This is still available for £15 on their Amazon. A prayer book for heathens, everywhere to use to honour the gods, whites and the ancestors, either alone or as part of a group, with over 100 prayers, 6 songs and 10 complete rituals written by members of the Heathens of Yorkshire, including Dan Coultas, Alda Bjork, Olafsdotter, Adrian Spenlow, Keith Leggett, and fully illustrated by Matt Greenway and Thea Wilby. Matt Greenway's art is fantastic as well. Loads of really cool diagrams and art and stuff in that book. But this review is still on there. They have just released a new book by Dan Coultas and illustrated by Matt Greenway, Walking with the Gods, a Heathen Activity Book. Now, as you know, Viking Beard Matt, Bearded Berserker, I love my whole Norse mythology, Vikings and everything like that. Always have done since I was a little kid. And they've brought out an activity book for little people, which is nice to see, because sometimes with Viking and Norse mythology, it can be really hard to grasp and work out with all the names and everything, obviously being Norse and Nordic. So this is kind of like a simplified kiddies version with activities in there. When you open the book, This is also available from Amazon. Links will be down below in their description box. And a heathen activity book written by Dan Coultas and illustrated by Mike Greenway, right in there where who the book belongs to. I haven't done any of the activities in here, but first off the bat, even for adults, this is a really, really nice book if you're getting into sort of like the heathen culture and Vikings and everything else. The way that this book is set out, it is so easy to understand, and even as an adult with all the gods and everything else like that, Norse gods, it's kind of hard to work out what is what without doing loads of research. This is published, this is literally just out, this is the first edition, published 2020. 10% of all profits of this book are donated to Pagan Aid, and 10% from this book are donated to Asatru UK. And so it's basically to learn, if I turn it, hopefully you can see this way, time to learn about some of the gods and goddesses and their pets. And there's a squirrel as well, which helps you pronounce all the various names, Norse names. And this is such a well put together book. I'll just hold a page open there so you can see it. You can get to colour the pages as well, should you wish to. The illustrations in this are top notch. And like I say, you got the pronunciations. Every time that there's a little acorn on the top, that means there's a squirrel down the bottom that you can sort of like, there you go, you can see the acorns and the squirrels. It is such a beautiful little book. And even as an adult looking at a kid's book, when you sit there scratching your head about Norse gods, sometimes it's like, well, that is, and who is, and which is, and this just makes it so much simpler. So I think this is good for adults as well. You can give it to the kids, they can learn from it. They can also colour in the pictures as well. Illustrations are absolutely fantastic in there. Loads of activities. You've got mazes, Thor's wedding. What else we got in there? There's stories in there. Now it's time to learn a bit more about the world that the gods and goddesses live in. All about the 9 worlds, spot the difference, how to make a heathen offering. Really, it's such a well put together book, and this is the first mirror drawing as well in there. First time I've actually ever seen anything like this. Crosswords in there that you can fill out with everything you've learned throughout the book. At the back of the book, as with pretty much most activity books, there's all the answers. And it tells you about where the donations go and a bit about them at the end of the book. It's just such a well put together book, and I'm so glad that they've taken the time to do this, because I've not seen it. Yeah, you get your Viking history books and stuff like that and encyclopedias for kind of kids, but the first time I've actually seen an activity book and I cannot get over how well it's put together, how well it's written, how easy it is to understand. And for any Viking out there or anyone heathen, it's such a good book. Kids will love it, adults will love it as well. And the price of it is £14.77. I think it's really well worth it. It's so well written, I can't get over it. So easy to understand. Illustrations are absolutely stunning in there, so you can literally go through and you can colour the entire book should you wish to. Loads of activities in there to take out and participate. How many pages is in it? Oh, it doesn't say on there. Quite a few pages. It is a good book, it's a good read, full of information, full of activities. Cannot recommend it enough. Both books are absolutely fantastic. I know there's another one out with heathen poetry as well, which I'm going to get a hold of to give that one a read. Fantastic stuff. Links will be down below to God's Own County and also their Amazon. So please give them some support, give them a help, give them a follow. The book is amazing. So I hope you have enjoyed this little review this morning. I have another review coming up this afternoon, so please stay tuned for that one. Thank you guys, like I say, so much. If there is anybody out there that needs any help, support, promoting, advertising or whatever, please get in touch with me. Either send us a message over there on Instagram as Viking Beard Matt, or comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I really want to keep this channel going and making it the best that I possibly can do. I'm trying to save up for better equipment at the moment so I can start doing better videos and get more subscribers in, because the more subscribers I get and the more people I get watching the video. This is not about me. What I'm doing here is about these small brands. And so the more subscribers I get, the more support they get and more people get to see the product. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Keep yourselves warm. The heating's now starting to come through. And keep on taking care of each other. And above all, keep on helping and supporting each other and loving each other. You only live once. Make the most of it. And I look forward to seeing you guys in another review from me, Matt, the Bearded Berserker. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so much.